I tell a story, and it's a true life story, and it came through this program. I was contacted by this woman whose nephew was a welder, 26-year-old. His name is Logan. He has a name. He's a person. You know, he'd had some substance abuse issues.
Yeah.
He'd been treated for it. He was in recovery. He was really doing well, and he was back on the tools. He was back welding. He had the world by the ass. Young kid, 26 years old, top of his field in welding, following his dad's footsteps, doing everything right. Had a hiccup, got fixed, in recovery, gets dispatched to a site, works on this site, and realizes there's more drugs and alcohol going on in that site than he did in his worst place where he got sick.
Yeah.
Reaching out for help for his coworkers, texting them saying, "Look, I can't, I need some help here. I'm in recovery and I shouldn't be around this." And he was really, really reaching. Went to his foreman and said he needed a layoff. Foreman said, "Can't give you a layoff, need you on the job. I need every man, woman, child I could get on this site.
Yeah.
We need to get this done. So if you want to lay off, you're going to quit. If you quit, you're done. You'll never be back." He gets a hold of his dispatch system and says, "I need to get out of here. You need to replace me. I'm having trouble," and tells the story and everything. He said, "I don't have anybody to replace you. You got to stay there. If you leave there, you're not getting dispatched here again." So he sucks it up. In the words of some of his coworkers, was head down, ass up, get to work. We're all going for beers after work. Let's all talk about it then. Right? Like the whole thing was wrong. 51 days from the date he was dispatched to the day they found him dead of an overdose. That was avoidable, 100% avoidable. But it was only avoidable if the workplace and the work face knew what to do. When he went to his coworkers to get help, they didn't know what to do. They couldn't help him. Went to his foreman. The foreman did nothing wrong. He needed to keep as much labor on that site to get the job done to please his bosses and to get the project done. He went to the hall that dispatched him. They didn't have anybody to replace him. They needed him to stay on site. Had they all been able to take a time out and get Logan the assistance he needed, maybe do a few changes, maybe have some of these discussions on the work site to tell everybody, we got a problem here and we got to deal with this thing, maybe Logan would be here. Second guessing. But, this young fellow lost his life because no one did anything wrong. They just didn't know what to do right.